Avanti Kundaria, a yoga teacher and life coach. She holds a major in psychology and English, as well as a diploma in teaching yoga from Gita International Yoga. Avanti has studied and served at Chennai Mission, Singapore for over a decade. She recently completed an intensive 3 years correspondence at the Vedanta course at the Vedanta Academy, Manavali, India. Gifted with an innate ability to articulate profound philosophical concepts in practical and relatable ways, her engaging writings, live Vedanta classes, and group discussions touch and transform many lives across all age groups. So, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome Ms. Avanti Sundari.
Namaskar. Can I hear Namaskar from everybody?
Namaskar.
So last year I had the good fortune of being a panelist at the Hindu World Congress in Bangkok. And it was fascinating that we are in a Hindu World Congress and everybody is greeting each other. Hi, hello, what's up? So when I had to go on stage and speak, I made it compulsory. I said, for the rest of the days that we're here, all of us should say Namaskar. Because just in this one word, Namaskar, is the entire teaching of the Bhagavad Gita. Why? What is the core tenet of the Bhagavad Gita? The divine in me sees, honors, bows down to, interacts with the divine in you. And one who can do this, one who can achieve this, attains the highest. So from now on, especially for those who are living abroad, COVID made it easier, right? We were not able to shake hands. Let's continue that practice. It still isn't very safe to shake hands. Many more viruses are on the way. Let's do Namaskar. So once again, Namaskar. Thank you. Let's soften our gaze on the Bhagavad Gita now. If you can just play along with me, put away all the things that you have in your hand, sit straight, especially the students behind. Sit absolutely straight in your chair. Ground your feet firmly into the floor. Close your eyes gently and just follow along. So sitting straight, erect but not stiff. Take a deep breath in and very gently exhale. Another deep breath in and very slowly exhale. One last time, take a deep breath in. See if you can carry it to the center of your eyebrows. Hold it there. Infuse it with every good intent of paying attention to what's happening here. And from here, Mukam karoti vachalam Panghum langhayate girim Yat kripatamaham vande Paramanandamadhavam. Keep your eyes closed. Bring your hands together and rub them briskly, very briskly. Generate some heat in your palms. When you feel that, gently cover your closed eyes with your palms. Hold there for a moment. Absorb, integrate, and when you're ready, very slowly, very gently, open your eyes. Again, in this very small exercise is the entire Bhagavad Gita. Let me explain why and how. What did we do? We sat still and we integrated our bodies first. Brought our bodies to absolute stillness. What does the Bhagavad Gita say? Bring back your senses to yourself. Then we focused on the breath and we allowed that breath to take us to Om. Om is the highest definition of Brahman, our first connection. So a lot of people are initiated into chanting Om just to be able to make that momentary, fleeting connection. As Saiji said, that we get those moments of bliss only if you're completely present there. Especially at the back, listen. This is going to help you a lot with your studies and with everything else that you do. So we connect with that, and we chanted one shloka from the Dhyana shloka of the Bhagavad Gita. The Dhyana shlokas are chanted before we study the Bhagavad Gita, just to again bring ourselves to the subject very, very attentively. What did the Dhyana shloka say? Mukam karoti vachalam pankhum langhayate girim. What it generally is translated as, that grace of the divine which makes the dumb man speak, the mute speak, and the lame walk. To that Krishna, to that grace, I offer my humble prostrations. Now it can be said that this thing is outside of you, this power that makes the dumb speak, the lame walk. You can feel that it's outside of you. But what the Bhagavad Gita, when taught in the Advaita Vedanta way, says that that power is within you. That power which is sitting within you is what's making not only the dumb man speak, not only the lame man walk, it's making every one of us do anything that we are doing. Do you agree or not? If the minute the life goes out of the body, we don't even call the body by its name. Bring the body here. Let's take the body to the crematorium. So without that essence within us, which we forget so often, nothing works. So again, in this one simple shloka of the Dhyana shloka lies the entire teaching of the Bhagavad Gita. Now, why have I done these two exercises with you? Because my topic is holistic living the Bhagavad Gita way. It's one thing to study the Bhagavad Gita. It's one thing to sit day after day, month after month, year after year, listening to various teachers, various gurus, erudite scholars, trying to tell you what the Bhagavad Gita is. It's going to do diddly squat for you. It's like taking a Panadol. I have a headache, so I go, I take a Panadol, I feel okay. Momentarily. The effect wears off, and again you're back with a headache. How's that going to work? And really, hand on your heart, ask yourselves, for those who have been on the spiritual path for a long time, how much have you transformed? So unless you're able to put this, whatever you learn, a namaskar into your daily life, or even any shloka that you can connect with from the Gita into your daily life, a simple remembrance that without that grace I can do nothing. And there's no transformation, no matter how much you listen, it's not going to help. So that's something that we have to always look for. How can I put anything, what I've heard over here or anywhere, into immediate practice? I love the three words that Saiji used, Sakha, Sakshi and Mata. I hope you all paid keen attention to what he was saying. If just these three qualities we can activate within us, our entire life will stand transformed. Now, when we talk about holistic living, let's look at what holistic means. What does holistic mean? Holistic means considering the whole, not a part. Correct? Does everybody agree with me? So when you talk about holistic living, it talks about us. And if I ask you, are you living holistically? You'll say, yeah, everything, all of me is functioning. But really, let's break this down how the very source of my guru lineage breaks it down with a BMI chart. The BMI chart splits us right away into 4 parts. And I attribute this to Swami Chinmayananda. That one BMI chart has changed my entire life because that's how I look at myself now. So we have the body. Everybody has the body back there. I'm especially talking to the children behind. I hope I'm engaging you all enough. But we all have a body. We all have a mind. So what's a body basically? I'm just going to go a little bit deeper, please, because there's some new kids. Never know, they might become Bhagavad Gita experts tomorrow or take up the study. Bodies all are organs of actions and organs of perception. Then we have our mind. To put it simply, it's the seat of our likes and dislikes. I like this, I don't like that. And then we have our intellect. Intellect is the buddhi, is the discriminating power within us to say this is right, this is wrong. Now for the most part, we are only operating, the body either works from the dictates of the mind, I want this, I want that, I don't want this, I don't want that, or it's working from this buddhi, which says, no, do this. I know you like that, but you must do this. Now what is happening is, because we are following the mind all the time, we are separated from that one thing, which is our true identity, and that's the 4th aspect of us, which is called the Atma. Okay? What is Bhagavad Gita saying? All 18 chapters of the Bhagavad Gita are called yoga, which means very simply, there are many definitions. I have my master and teacher Rajesh sitting over here, so I'm going to beg forgiveness right away, but I'm going to define yoga just one way, which means yuj, okay? Union, to join. Now if I say that your point in life, your objective in life is to join, you'll say, hello, what's separated from what? What do I have to join? You have to join the body, mind, intellect back to the Atma. Many of you all, if I ask you all, who are you? You'll give me your name, you'll give me your status, you'll give me all sorts of things. I would be so surprised and so happy if you say I'm Atma. I am that consciousness, I am that higher self, I am the self. I am that, Krishna that I'm worshipping. So we have to join this back. Now how can you do that? How can you work towards joining the body, mind and intellect back to the Atma? It has to be a holistic approach. It cannot be done if all 3, your body, mind and intellect, are not working in integration towards that one singular goal to join back with your Atma. Now the Bhagavad Gita gives us many parts, but I'll just stick to 3 to make it very simple. Karma, Bhakti, Jnana. If I ask you what is karma, immediately the first thing, especially for the youngsters behind, they'll say, oh karma, we do something good, good happens to us. We do something bad, bad happens to us. Fine, right, that's correct. And the first thing would, oh, if Bhagavad Gita says I should do karma, let's do good karma. What's good karma? Let me build an orphanage, let me build some schools, let me build some homeless shelters, let me organize events like this, let me volunteer, let me, put everything in my bank account of good karma and really feel great about myself. The Bhagavad Gita says that's not good karma. Actually, the Bhagavad Gita tells us not to do good or bad karma. It actually says to do karma in a way that doesn't accrue anything. Not good, not bad, I'm not interested. Then why am I acting? Because I can. And I'm here. And that's the kind of approach the Bhagavad Gita teaches us. So let's understand what karma yoga generally means when you say karma. Again, for the little ones behind. Do everything nirmama, nirahankara. Without that I-ness, me-ness, I'm doing it. It just has to be done because it can be done and it is in front of you. When we do karma, we are looking to get credit. That's not karma yoga at all on any level, whichever way you look at it. My teacher always says, when your right hand gives, your left hand should not know that it's given. That, in the simplest form, is karma yoga. So when you do good for your friend, don't wait for it to come back. It will come back, rest assured. But you have to do it in such a way that you are not gloating in it or increasing your sense of self through that. Bhakti, when I talk about Bhakti, we are in the perfect place to talk about Bhakti. Ujjain, we've done Mahakaleshwar, we've done Kalabhairav, we've been to Sandeepani. Tick, 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 here's my Bhakti. Or we followed many gurus, we are very good with Paduka Pujas. Is that Bhakti? Well, I've read chapter 12 of Bhagavad Gita over and over and over again. Taught it for over 10 years. I didn't find any of these instructions or any of these names or rituals to do over there. So what is Bhakti? Bhakti is the ability to see the divine in everything and everyone around you. The very first quality that Krishna puts forth in the Bhakti is, it's okay. The very first quality that Krishna puts forth in Bhakti Yoga is Adveshta Sarvabhutanam, which means hate nobody. Don't run away from anything. So every circumstance that we have, if we start looking at it as something that is working for us, not against us, our whole life starts changing and we start implementing Bhagavad Gita's message of applying Bhakti in our lives. There's a very endearing story of Swami Tapovanji. Please tell me, sir, when I'm close to finishing. Yeah, this I'll just go on. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. So when you talk about Bhakti, then there's a lovely story of Tapovan Maharaj where he was in the caves and two bandits came over there to loot him. And they took away his bag. They opened the bag, there was just one Gita, nothing else in it, so they threw it back at him. And he was sitting quietly in the corner, and then suddenly those two bandits who had a little bit of food with them, they felt bad for this man. How poor is he? He has nothing with him, and he doesn't even have food. So they came and offered him the food to eat. His reaction to that was, to God, I can't believe you've come in the form of bandits to feed me today. Can you believe that? That is Bhakti. Whenever I think of the story, I get goosebumps. If we are able to walk out of Mahakaleshwar and feel that oneness, that divinity, with some beggar that's tugging at your shore, that is Bhakti. Not just doing all these endless pujas. And last of all, Jnana Yoga is that erudite scholarships. Jnana Yoga is just understanding a beautiful definition by Shankaracharya which says Nitya Anitya Vivek Avichara. What is real, what is unreal. I'm not trying to sell our book, but the book that we released yesterday has a very elaborate instruction on understanding what is real and what is unreal. If you can pick it up, it's in very, very legible writing, and you'll love to know how stupidly we engage in everything that's unreal, invest our energies in that, and that is why get nowhere. So this is how we try and use karma, we try and do karma through our body, we try and generate bhakti within our hearts, within our minds, through the path of Bhakti Yoga. We try and understand what is real and unreal and invest ourselves only in the real through the path of Jnana, bring it all together for that one attainment of reaching the goal of unity back with your consciousness, with your higher self. And this can be diluted into everything else that you do as well. For that you will have to attend our classes and you have to attend our workshops because the time is less. We started with a prayer. Let's very quickly end with a prayer that the Bhagavad Gita does solve this problem for us. So closing your eyes once again, taking a deep breath in, remembering what we said at the start of the session, a still body, a still mind, a focus on the breath. As you take that breath in, one long Om, Om. Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Take me from lies for the people at the back to truth, everything that's a lie to truth. Take me from darkness to eternal light, the darkness that we see in the world today. Take me from immortality, our dying self, our dying circumstances, to the knowledge that nothing really dies, everything is immortal. Shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace. And that's our topic, culture of peace. Hari Om Namaskar.